Please be seated. Welcome. We are gathered here on beautiful Vashon Island from all over the country to celebrate and rejoice in the love in which Reed and Amanda have for one another, and to be with them as they express their commitment to unconditionally accept and support each other as husband and wife. The essence of the marriage promise is acceptance of another person completely, as lover, companion, and friend. Marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives, where giving of oneself does not diminish, but actually enhances the individuality and potential of each partner. A marriage that lasts is one that continues to develop, where each partner individually matures while growing in their understanding of the other. Today, we stand at this altar, built with love by Matt, Andrew, and Sam. It's made of beechwood from the shore of Leschi, where Reed and Amanda once lived. From the beach of Monterey Dunes, where they were engaged. From the lakeshore of Haven Lake, where they build memories with family and friends. And just over the way in West Seattle, where they have their first home together. The altar is a representation of their journey together as a couple, and a reminder of the love that they have for all of you, who, like this wood, have traveled from all over to be with them today. We are also celebrating the union of families, the Austins and the Elsers, with the Haggertys and the Haggertys and the Andersons. The couple is so thankful for everyone who could join them today and to celebrate their love and the beginning of their journey together as a newly bonded family. Reed and Amanda would now like to share a few personal notes of love to each other before you. Didn't do it.
Reed. The last 4.5 years have flown by quicker than I ever knew time could go. It's been an incredible sequence of firsts. The first time we struggled through the painful process of buying a couch, and I still loved you afterward. The first time I realized that summer brings out the literal redneck in you. The first time I lip-synced the Haggerty song. I'll eventually learn the words, I promise. The first time I realized you actually didn't like pho, but had eaten it for years to make me feel better when I was sick. The first time I felt myself really becoming a dog person. The first time I realized I felt more safe with you than anyone else, anywhere else in the world. And the first time I realized you were truly my person. On the day we officially flirted our way from coworkers to a full-fledged couple, you asked me how I felt hearing you call me your girlfriend. I told you I felt lucky. Truthfully, it was one of those moments where I really had no idea what to actually say. I struggled to come up with something both witty and romantic, kind of like worthy of a Grey's Anatomy script or something like that, something that really felt like it fit the moment. Looking back, I think it fit just fine. I feel lucky every day to live this life with you and live these firsts with you. I feel lucky I get to share a home and build memories daily with my best friend. I feel lucky I found another human who could mirror my humor but keep me grounded all at once. I feel lucky that I found someone patient enough to put up with my mania, but strong enough to rein me in when I need it. I feel lucky I found someone who shares an affinity for fine dining and pedicures. And I feel lucky that we can balance that out with the occasional football Sunday. I feel especially lucky to be standing here today professing all of this in front of the people that mean the most to us. I promise to never stop telling you how lucky I feel that we fell into each other's paths in the way that we did, and I promise to celebrate our victories loudly and be a constant source of support in moments where we may fall short. Here's to a new batch of firsts. The first time someone calls me Mrs. Haggerty, and it's legally correct, and the first time you introduce me to someone as your wife. You are my heart, you are my home, and you're about to be my husband. I love you.
Yes.
Usually I just talk, but I can't remember anything I thought about. So, Amanda, since the day I met you, I knew I was going to date you. It's true. And from the day we started dating, I knew I was going to marry you. I remember the first time we hung out in a social setting. You were wearing a yellow dress with a jean jacket. We're celebrating your graduation from UW, but it would be a couple more years before our romance would blossom. Once we started dating, I knew I hit the jackpot. You're kind, caring, and one of the biggest hearts of anyone I have ever met. I love how much you take care of me and Jackson. He's a part of the family too. Knowing that I get to wake up to you next to you every single day for the rest of my life is the best feeling in the world. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I cannot wait to continue our life and build our family together. I love you.
Of all the people in the world, you have found each other. Are y'all ready to be married?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Amanda, repeat after me. I promise my support and trust
I promise my support and trust
this day and in the future,
this day and in the future,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Read. Repeat after me. I promise my support and trust
I promise my support and trust
this day and in the future,
this day and in the future,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Do you, Amanda, take Reed as your husband? Do you pledge to share your life openly with him? Do you also promise to honor and care for him and to respect and encourage his own fulfillment as an individual through all the changes of your lives?
I do.
Do you, Reed, take Amanda as your wife? Do you pledge to share your life openly with her? Do you also promise to honor and care for her and to respect and encourage her own fulfillment as an individual through all the changes of your lives?
I do.
Elliot may have the rings.
Do you have them? Or?
They're in there.
Ooh.
Deep pockets and a skinny big ring. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
let's go.
The wedding ring is a symbol of eternity. It is an outward token of the bond which unites two spirits as one. And now, as an expression of your desire to be together, heart and soul. Amanda, please repeat these words to Reed as you begin to place this ring on his finger. I give you this ring as a pledge of my love.
Give you this ring as a pledge of my love.
I will respect our vows, and I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
I respect our vows and I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
today and for all eternity.
today and for all eternity.
There you go.
This is my left.
Reed, please repeat these words to Amanda as you begin to place the ring on her finger. I give you this ring as a pledge of my love.
I give you this ring as a pledge of my love.
I will respect our vows, and I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
I will respect our vows, and I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
today and for all eternity.
today and for all eternity.
May Reed and Amanda keep the covenant which they have made. May they be a blessing and a friend to each other, sharers of each other's joys, comforters in each other's sorrows, and helpers to each other in all the endeavors of their lives. By the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I now pronounce Reed and Amanda husband and wife. Amanda, lay it on him.